Right, we have done a good few of these videos looking at managers' first or last 7 signings at a particular club, so if there are any others you'd like to see, feel free to let us know in the comments. One club we haven't yet looked at in this series is Real Madrid, which seems to be a bit of an oversight on my part. Jose Mourinho spent 3 years at Real Madrid, where he won 1 league title, but no Champions Leagues, although that's not bad going when you remember the Barcelona team that he was up against on both of those fronts. Before we get started, just a reminder that my boss called me overly ambitious, hopelessly unrealistic, and ultimately stupid when I told him that my target was to reach 100,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and that's just the nice stuff. The other comments would get this video demonetized. We recently hit 90,000 subs, and I'm sure there's plenty of you out there who watch the videos from time to time but don't yet subscribe. Well, in the interest of proving my boss wrong, I'd love it if you changed that today. You can always unsubscribe when I accidentally say something inflammatory about your club or start droning on about players from the 1940s. My boss isn't actually Tony Pulis, by the way. Right, thanks for that, now back to business. Here are Jose Mourinho's last 7 Real Madrid signings. Where are they now? Diego Lopez, Espanyol. Signed by Real Madrid twice, the first time was in the year 2000 by Vicente Del Bosque, but he made just 11 appearances before being sold to Villarreal 12 years later. Lopez was signed by Real Madrid for the second time in January 2013 as Jose Mourinho's final signing, immediately becoming the club's number 1. Capped once by Spain in 2009, the well-rounded shot-stopper retained the number 1 shirt under Carlo Ancelotti the following season, but he was sold to AC Milan in the summer of 2014 following Iker Casillas' return to full fitness. Now aged 36, Lopez has been with La Liga outfit Espanyol since 2017. Luka Modric, Real Madrid. The second to last signing of Jose Mourinho's tenure at Real Madrid has proved to be rather a stroke of genius, it has to be said. Los Blancos had quite a drawn-out transfer saga before finally landing their man, with the Croatian arriving at the Bernabeu for a fee of £30 million. They'd get more than that for him now, and he's 33, so that's a mark of how well Modric has done in the Spanish capital. It wasn't always so though. In his first season with the club, and his only under Mourinho, Modric was widely criticised by the Spanish press. However, Carlo Ancelotti moved him from attacking midfield into a deeper role, and since then, there's been no looking back. Modric is now one of the 2 best midfielders in the world. Nuri Sahin, Werder Bremen. A technically excellent central midfield player with an exquisite range of passing, Nuri Sahin was highly impressive as a youngster at Borussia Dortmund. He left the club in 2011, aged 23, to sign for Real Madrid, citing Mourinho as a major factor behind his decision to join Real. Sahin had a miserable time in Madrid though, plagued by injuries and making only 10 appearances in 3 years contracted to the club. He returned to Dortmund in 2014, but his extraordinary injury troubles have persisted, and aged 30, we can only hope that he is finally due a slice of luck with his new club Werder Bremen. Hamit Altintop, free agent. There are 2 German-born Turkish internationals in quick succession in this 7, as 4th place is Hamit Altintop. Another central midfielder, Mourinho signed Altintop from Bayern Munich on a free transfer. A hard-working and technically gifted footballer, Hamit is perhaps best known for winning the 2010 Puskás Award, back when you had to score a really good goal to win that award. Ah, those were the days. Anyhow, he too played barely any football for Real, and at the age of 34, he's currently a free agent, most recently having turned out for Darmstadt in the German second tier. Jose CALLEJON, Napoli. Much like Diego Lopez, it was a case of Real Madrid buying back a former player when Jose Mourinho brought Jose CALLEJON to the Bernabeu from Espanyol in 2011. A hard-working, direct, and most of all very quick-wide man, CALLEJON made a bit more of an impact at the club, racking up 77 appearances in 2 seasons. He left for Napoli just after Jose Mourinho's departure, and now aged 31, he is still with the Serie A title hopefuls, where he has scored 74 goals in 258 games. Raphael Varane, Real Madrid. Highly rated from a young age, Raphael Varane broke into the Lens starting 11 at the age of 17. Real Madrid acted quickly, bringing him to the Bernabeu immediately after his breakout campaign for somewhere in the region of €10 million. That has proved to be exceptional value. Varane was on the fringes for a good while at Real, and a couple of years ago Mourinho was linked with signing the defender, who he is known to rate very highly. Since Pepe's departure from Real though, Varane has become a mainstay in their starting 11, one of the most accomplished centre-backs in world football, and he has won a World Cup. The Frenchman is still only 25, and he could be a key man in Madrid for the next 10 years. Fabio Coentrao, Rio Ave. Another player who excelled as a youngster, Fabio Coentrao broke into the Rio Ave first team at the age of 16, being named as the Breakthrough Player of the Year in both Portugal's second and first tiers. Often played on the left wing rather than at left back early in his career, Coentrao was always going to have a tough time displacing Marcelo in Madrid, but he did rack up more than 100 appearances during 7 years contracted to the club. The Portuguese international has become more and more injury prone as the years go by, however, and following brief stints with Monaco and Sporting, he returned to Rio Ave in August 2018. So that's it for Hour 7. Thanks for watching, feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications for more from us if you enjoyed the video, and you can now also follow us on Twitter for more ramblings from me. Our username is simply @HITC Sevens.